going through 3 different juice bars to find the best juice, the golden nectar that is an amazing option that nobody really tries when they go out of town. So I'm away on holiday and I'm actually trying out 3 different places for this special golden nectar juice. If you haven't already guessed, this is Pakistan and I'm on the motorcycle. I'm going to be going through a few different areas to check out different juices. So join me on this journey and let's see what it is like to try some of this golden nectar juice. Do you know what it is? Sugarcane juice, the best of the best. And coming up to the first one here, it's a street side one, and they've got sugar canes already on the side of their machine. And something makes me think that this engine is bigger than my motorcycle engine that I arrived on. So what they do is they push through the canes, the sugar canes, into this vice type electric powered spinning device, and it basically drops out the juice just below. They wash the cup and then put in some juice for me. I don't ask for anything extra because the ice is made of local water, and obviously we don't want any bugs while we're here. So this is going to be a simple juice comparison between 3 different experimental locations. One will be expensive, one will be cheaper, one might be even cheaper. This one was 100 rupees, which is 50 pence or something like that. So what they do is they push through. You've got a number of options. You can add extra things on there if you want, like lemon or ice. I did not use any of those. This is a street side option, and the kid serving is very small, but he's got a helper here who's an older guy who does all the intensive stuff. So what happens here is it squeezes. It's like a big juicing device, and I don't know what would happen if your fingers got stuck in there, but it would make a nice juice. And it pushes through and creates a nice, just a natural drink. You don't want to be drinking too much of this, but on a hot day it kind of cools you down and gives you a bit of energy to continue the day, especially on a hot day. It's 37 degrees today, so that is how hot the day is. Giving you an idea of this, let's see what this juice will end up tasting like. There's a couple of options, but this one is just the sugarcane juice. Oh yeah, ice. So it's actually, when you say ice, it's like a big block of ice, which is just the water, and then they swizzle around the juice in this to create a bit of like cold drink. So they do this in different ways in different places, but they put it in the big bowl and just give it a spin and let the ice melt. So you can see here it's kind of giving it a bit of a deep freeze, if that makes sense, to make it cool. On mine I didn't have it this way, so there's 2 options that you can have, and it tastes a little bit different, a little bit colder. So consider that if you're going to be doing it. So here's a quick taste test of it, and the natural taste, you can't beat this natural taste. I like it. This one gets like a 3 out of 5. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. Each one of these sugar canes has a different taste, and this one was nice. Let's head over to the next location and see what the next location is going to be like. This one was a little bit more intense. He's actually stripped the canes of their shell, so you get more of a white juice coming out of this, like a more of a cream milky juice. But it's just down to where they source their sugar canes from, how sweet it will be, and the taste of it. Again, I would go with the same type of setup in terms of just the juice itself, no extras, no add-ons. And the sun is setting, so we're getting into the evening here, and I've had about 3 of these over the last 24 hours, because keeping your fluids up is really important. So sugarcane juice does give you that little bit of a boost. I think it's better than fizzy drinks, and it's a natural source of sugars, so it's actually better than having a canned drink or a drink from a store. How safe is it? Well, as long as they're clean, you're using no ice from them and not adding any salt, then that way you should be good, because it's just simply the cane juice being squeezed out, nothing added, no preservatives. And I make a second cup here which has ice in there, and that ice just cools it down. Remember, the ice they use tends to be with their local water, and it's not with their bottled water, so consider that. And we're just going to give this a quick taste and rate it of a score and see how it does. So I'm just letting him know here, I've already been to 2 stores, I've quoted the last one 3 stars, and right now I want to see what a score I give him. And I think this one tastes a little bit better, so he gets first place now. This is a 4 out of 5. This store's like a main store, so it's a bit more upmarket. They've got their own setup and an actual place with like a board and stuff. The other one's just a roadside assistance type situation. Have a little bit of a break in between for actual food. Jumped into Bravo Foods, had like a crispy burger and fries meal, and just to get some food in our belly to give us a little bit more while we're out and about shopping around and looking through different juice bars. So they do like a mixture of food. That was nice. The burger was actually quite crispy. It wasn't excellent, but it was enough. I think it's time we head over to another one, should we? So we had a bit of dessert there as well. But let's head over to a next one. This is going later on in the afternoon now, and this one was again sugar cane juice. As you travel, the canes are different in different locations, depending on the moisture, depending on the weather, and they have a different taste. So you'll see here he takes out some canes and he does the same sort just to make them feel better. The good thing about this is you definitely get what comes out of the machine. So I normally get them to wash the cup they use and the little filtering thing as well, just so they've got at least any bits out of there, like from the previous remnants. And that means that what you're getting is a direct squeeze out of the fresh juice. Sometimes they have some juice left over in their metal container. I asked them not to use any of that. I want a fresh system. So that means you get a nice clean juice run. Again, no preservatives, no nothing else, just the juice itself goes through and you get this golden juice. It tastes sugary, it tastes sweet, it's fulfilling, it's got a nice kick to it, and we're going to have a look here and see what this comes out as. Will this be a 5-star? And I'm not sure it gets a 5-star. I'm thinking it's a 4-star. The one before this was actually more tasty, but I think I'm going to over time taste a few more of these while I'm here and see if I can find the perfect one. So far, the one before this was better. I preferred that over this one, but this is still good. It's drinkable. It's a nice refreshing way to get a good amount of energy and sugar levels up to scratch, especially in heat. 37 degrees today, and that is an intense amount of heat if you're not used to it. So just keep your fluids up and check out all of these local places. I think this one was 120 rupees. The one before that was 100, and it's just considering what works best for you. Here's a recap of the juice coming out from the most high achieved one. So now we're going to go up and have a little ride around into the mountains and see how much more of these hidden gems we can find. In the next video I'll give you a little bit more updates. You'll see on screen and see how you feel with those. This is a quick view of the clouds coming in and how we went to Islamabad, where we had to look at a few more locations for drinks. So this is of course Pakistan. Great place to come if you're thinking about getting rejuvenated, get a bit of break. Horses, cows, everything, you name it, it's all over the place. So enjoy the last few little captures I got on my journeys, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll be reviewing some more juice bars and seeing if I can find the perfect one. I think it has to be the sugarcane juice that I'm after. That's going to be the specific type of juice I want to get, the best of the best of the best. If you know a good place, put it in the comments. I'd love to go and check it out and see if I could find this amazing juice and find the one that I really like. And remember, I'm having it without any additions, no lemon juice, no salt, so it needs to be pure. On screen you'll see the next video. I'll see you on that.